Hi all. In last video, we saw introduction to matrices. In this video, we will discuss about different types of matrices. Different types of matrices. First one, column matrix. A matrix is said to be a column matrix if it has only one column. Here, this matrix A equal to 140. It's only a column. That is, it's a column matrix of order 3 into 1. 1, 4, 0 are the elements. So, these types of matrices are called a column matrix. In general, a m by 1 matrix is a column matrix of order m by 1. Row matrix. A matrix is said to be a row matrix if it has only one row. For example, here this matrix A equal to 140. It's written in a row. So here 3 columns and exactly 1 row. So these types of matrices are called row matrix. So a matrix which has only one column is called a column matrix. A matrix which has only one row is called a row matrix. In general, a 1 by n matrix is a row matrix of order 1 by n. Third one, square matrix. A matrix in which the number of rows are equal to the number of columns. That is, the number of rows and number of columns are same. Then that type of matrices are called square matrices. Here, A equal to this matrix is a square matrix of order 3. That is, here A is a matrix having 3 rows and 3 columns. So this is a 3 by 3 matrix, or we say that this is a matrix, square matrix of order 3. In general, a m by m matrix is a square matrix of order m. The elements of the diagonal of here A are 1, 5, minus 1. That is, these elements are said to be diagonal elements. So in a square matrix, here when I equal to j, that is A11, A22, A33, if it is a 4 by 4 matrix, then A44, that type of elements are said to be diagonal entries or diagonal elements. So here 1, 5, minus 1 are diagonal elements. So a square matrix having same number of rows and columns. Next one, a diagonal matrix. A square matrix is said to be a diagonal matrix if all its non-diagonal elements are 0. That's a matrix is said to be a diagonal matrix if Bij equal to 0 when I not equal to j, and here the diagonal elements can be any number. Here A equal to a 1 by n 1 by 1 matrix, that is it has only one row and one column. So here this is a diagonal matrix. Here this is a diagonal matrix of order 2 by 2. It has 2 rows and 2 columns. Here 1 and minus 1 are diagonal entries, and these are non-diagonal entries. So here non-diagonal entries are 0. Here in this 3 by 3 matrix, the diagonal entries are 1, 5, minus 2. That is, the diagonal entries are non-zero, but the other entries are 0. So these types of matrices are said to be diagonal matrix. That is, the diagonal elements are non-zero and off diagonal or non-diagonal elements are 0. Scalar matrix. A diagonal matrix is said to be a scalar matrix. Here, diagonal matrix is said to be a scalar matrix if its diagonal elements are equal. Here, this is a 1 by 1 matrix. It has only one diagonal element. So, it is 3. Here, it's a 2 by 2 diagonal matrix. Here, the diagonal entries are 2, 2. That is, the diagonal entries are same. So these types of matrices are called scalar matrix. Here, this is also a scalar matrix. That is, the diagonal entries are 5. That is, the diagonal entries are same and non-diagonal entries are 0. So these are scalar matrices. That is, the diagonal entries are same number and non-diagonal entries are 0. That type of matrices are called scalar matrices. Next one, identity matrix. So in a scalar matrix, if these diagonal entries are 1, then we say that that type of matrix is identity matrix. Or Aij equal to 1 if I equal to j, that is A11, A1, A22, A33, A44, like that. That is, they are diagonal entries. The diagonal entries are 1 and non-diagonal entries, that is I not equal to j, are 0. So these are example. This is a 1 by 1 identity matrix. Here B matrix is a 2 by 2 identity matrix. C matrix. This matrix is a 3 by 3 identity matrix. That is, the diagonal entries are 1 and non-diagonal entries are 0. So these types of matrices are said to be identity matrix. Next one, zero matrix. A matrix is said to be zero matrix or null matrix if all its elements are 0. So here, this is a 1 by 1 zero matrix. This is a 2 by 2 zero matrix. This is a 3 by 3 zero matrix. All these matrices are said to be zero matrix or null matrix. That is, a zero matrix if all entries are 0. Now, equality of matrices. Two matrices A and B are said to be equal if they are of the same order, and one more condition is there. That's very important. Each element of A is equal to the corresponding element of B. That is, Aij equal to Bij for all I and j. Here, these two matrices are equal. The first elements are equal. The second element in the first row are same. Similarly, all are same. So these are said to be also, this has same order. It is a 3 by 2 matrix. This is also a 3 by 2 matrix, and it satisfies the second condition. That is, each element of these two matrices are same. But here, these two matrices are 3 by 2 in order, but here the first element in the first row is 5, but it's not 5 in this matrix. Here also, the second element in the first row or A12 is 6. Here A12 is 5. So this is not equal. These matrices are not equal, or they are said to be unequal. When two matrices are same, that is, when two matrices are equal, we say that A equal to B. Here is a question. Given that these two matrices, these two are 3 by 3 matrices, these two matrices are equal, then we need to find A, B, C, X, Y, Z. So here these two matrices are equal, which means the first entries are same. That is, X plus 3 equal to 0. Then also Z plus 4 equal to 6 and 2y minus 7 is equal to 3y minus 2. Here, when x plus 3 equal to 0, what is x? X becomes minus 3. When z plus 4 equal to 6, z equal to 2. When 2y minus 7 equal to 3y minus 2, then y becomes minus 5. The calculation are given here. Then the second elements are same. That is, a minus 1 equal to minus 3. A22 equal to A22 in this matrix. So A minus 1 equal to minus 3. 2C plus 2 equal to 0 or 0 equal to 2C plus 2. Then A equal to minus 2. When we take minus 1 into the RHS. Also C becomes minus 1 from this equation. Here in last row B minus 3 equal to 2B plus 4. So from that we can take all B's in one LHS. Then B becomes minus 7. So by equating the corresponding elements in each matrix, we will get X, Y, Z, A, B, C. So the values are given. So in that way, we can calculate the unknown entries. If you have any doubt, you can put that on comment section. We can discuss that doubts in upcoming videos. So now thank you all.